Hello my people, na welcome to my channel. Today na pidgin English we wan talk. Na pidgin English we wan take learn. Wetin we dey learn today? Sleeve. How to take cut sleeve pattern. So today I go dey cut long sleeve, so that with that long sleeve you go fit cut any other pattern wey you wan cut. The first thing wey I do na to arrange my border line with a straight line. As you dey see am so, na him I don do for there. I don rule my border line straight line. The next thing na to get our cap height. So cap height, how do you get your cap height? Na your bust measurement divided by 12. You go come add half inch to wetin you get. E.g. my bust na 38, I divide am by 12, come add half inch. That's 3.2 plus half. Half is the same thing as 0.5. Now 3.2 plus 0.5, na here I get 3.7. na him be that. Na the 3.7 I wan measure. 3.7 na like the same thing with 3 3/4, or make we just talk say na 4. I don measure the 4, put dot. Measure the second 4, put dot. Carry my ruler, rule straight line. I think say you dey hear me so. The next thing after this straight line wey we go measure na our sleeve length we wan measure now. Na him we go measure now. Sleeve length. You go measure from your shoulder to your wrist. Na the length be that. When you measure shoulder to wrist as na long sleeve, if the person say you wan make him wristwatch dey show, you no go reach that tip of the wrist gangan. You go come up a little bit. So when you don get that your length, you go come do wetin? Add your allowance. If na 1.5 or 2 inches allowance wey you go put, just add am. Just know say half inch you go use am join that sleeve to the shoulder. The remaining one you go turn am in for the wrist side. Na the thing wey we wan measure be that. I don measure my own. Na the full paper I wan use. The next thing na from that place where I dey touch, how wide you want make e be. That one na your round sleeve you go do. Na your round sleeve divided by 2, add allowance. Your round sleeve divided by 2, na here I dey measure so. The next thing wey you go do na to do wetin? Add your allowance. You measure the arm of the person, near that shoulder side. You measure the arm. Na wetin we dey, I don put that. We wan slant am now, but before we go slant am, from that first line wey dey up gangan, that border line, I come in by 1 inch. Na here I dey do so. I come in by 1 inch. I put the dot there. So that's where the slant go start from. Na where the slant go start from be that. I don put the dot there. The next thing wey I wan do na to slant. You dey see am? Carry your ruler, rule am. Slant arm. You dey see am? I dey confirm my measurement. Now we wan slant arm. Just dey watch. Dey watch. The thing dey very easy. E dey very easy. Mind you, this paper wey I dey use, I fold am into 2, front and back. You don see as I slant am. Now you go measure the slant. Na wetin we wan do next be that. We wan measure our slant. That slant, when you measure am, divide am by 2, or for better say divide am by 4. But first of all, divide am by 2. If you get 8, mark 4. You don see that 4 wey I mark? Come divide that 4 again by 2. Mark 2. You dey see am? The remaining 4 wey dey down, mark am. Mark 6. You don see all the dots wey I don put. The next thing wey I wan do now na to go for that first point wey dey there. I go come in by half inch. I go go out by half inch. I go come this third line wey dey here, come in by half an inch. Wetin I wan do now? I go put dot for that new half inch wey I do. The next thing na to just connect am. If you like, you fit use curve rule. If you like, you fit use freehand sketching. You don see all that dot? Na connect I dey connect them so. Just dey watch. This thing dey very easy. Make sure say you watch am till the end. You don dey see am so? You see am? Very easy. We don get our curve like that. The next thing na to go measure my wrist. If you finish like this, the next thing wey you go do na to measure your wrist na you go measure for down, then you come draw your slant. If you wan add allowance too, you go fit add allowance. I think say you dey follow me like so dey watch am, just dey watch am. Make sure say you watch this video to the end o. Watch am to the end, because towards the end I go separate this cardboard into two. We go come reduce the front. That's why I dey hammer am to make you watch till the end. So now I don trim am. The next thing wey I go do na to open the cardboard front and back. Make I label am front and back. As you dey see am, as I dey do am so, I dey label am front and back. Then for the front, we will come in by half an inch, as we take dey do am for shoulder too. If we dey measure the cloth for our cloth pattern, na so we want that half inch wey we dey comot for that armhole side for front, na here we wan still comot. So I go dey mark am, that half an inch na here I dey mark. First of all, I go divide am by 2. That thing wey I dey do na to divide that measurement wey I get there by 2. I go put my dot. The next thing na to dey comot half inch. Just dey watch am, dey comot half inch. I think say you dey see am like that. I get other videos for my YouTube channel o. If you wan learn how to sew trendy styles, and all my videos dem dey beginner friendly. I dey take time to explain. And if you wan make I do video for any style, put am for comment section. Say na this style make I do, I go do am. You don see am say I don measure that half inch. Na to trim remain. The next thing wey I go do now na say make I trim am. You dey see am, but I no trim the back o. Na only the front I go trim, so that for that front, when the person wear am, the cloth no go come get all this puffiness. So that's basically all for this style. Guys, I hope you've learned 1 or 2 things. So that's basically all. See you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.